And let's move on to the investing part. आपने बोला you are a passionate investor as well. So if I ask you कि कौन से sectors को you filter out, मतलब आप कौन से sectors को कैसे filter out करते हो? You invest in sector agnostic companies, right? You the approach you have is sector agnostic. So how do you identify?
See, first I'm looking at the management because I start with the management only. Business कैसा भी हो, चलाने वाला सबसे बेस्ट होना चाहिए. Right. So I'm looking at the management first. Under the management, that would be another 3 criteria. It should be there while analyzing management as well. Whether he's energetic or not, whether he's intelligent or not, whether he is, integrity, the ethical is or not. That's the main criteria. Another second point which I look at is the industry should have a huge opportunity size, right? Which opportunity in the sense the industry should have a large size of pond, and from this particular pond, I'm trying to find a small fish who can be able to grow, and who can be able to eat other fish as well when they become a large.
Yes.
Right? So अगर तुम्हारा industry size बड़ा होगा ना, so the underlying business would be able to grow and you can even end up good amount of profit as well once you invest it. Let me give you on the large opportunity size such as in the jewelry industry. Okay, in the grocery industry, you can see the jewelry is a 6-7 lakh crore market cap, whereas organized is very very less as of now. Right, within this particular sector, Titan, Kalyan, they are those who has only, I would say, single digit market share.
Yes.
So you can see how this pie is big for them to grow.
Agreed.
So the industry size should be large, right? So that is what it. Third point which I look at is a competitive advantage, which I call economic moat. Okay, what edge they have over others, right?
Yes.
Because in particular business or in any industry, there are multiple players are there. How this particular X company can be able to grow and eat others' market share as well.
Yes.
So
And how is it different?
How it is different, yeah,
Yes.
be it in the consumer discretionary side, be it in the capital goods or manufacturing side as well.
Yes, agreed.
So this it's even give you a good confidence once you identify those business ke, this company have a good competitive edge over other players as well. So that is the third part of from my checklist. The fourth which I look at, which is economy of scale, right?
Okay.
Economy of scale in the sense the business. I don't invest in a business who a particular point पे आके they just got stuck, right? Such as let me give you an example. Is X company who has a turnover of 1,000 or 2,000 crore, who has a profit of only 300 400 crore, but from now onwards they doesn't have pie to grow further. Why? Because their product or वो जो industry में है is not that getting fit by the market and not even accepted by the market and the consumer as well. So I don't invest in a business those का economic scale is very very less. Right? So business should have a good economy of scale कि आज अगर 1,000 crore का turnover है तो it should have that capability to reach at 10,000 odd crores over the next 8 to 10 years. I would say fifth, which I look, which is the business those who have a large amount of headwinds. Let me give you an example of a cyclical or commodity, like I said in the earlier remarks. I don't invest in a business those who have a good amount of cyclicality is there or headwinds are very very higher, because it's very difficult to identify a cyclical business. Yeah, okay, when this particular cycle goes end, right? Let me give you a current example as well. As of now, PSUs and cap goods and I would say other metals, right? They are rallied a lot over the last 1.5 or 2 years. But it's very difficult to identify कि यार ये cycle कब end होगी. So I find a business. I try to find out a business those who have a structural story. But sometimes if all these criteria you will get in any business, the valuation is like that is up to you then how you value those particular businesses. Right? Yes. It should be it should be like reasonable as well. It is not like buy at any price or buy at any multiple. It doesn't work in this equity market, which I even learned over the last 1.5 or 2 years, to be honest.
Okay.
So these are the criteria which I look while analyzing any businesses.
Okay. So to summarize this discussion, I can say there are mainly 5 factors that you look at. First is the management, कि management कैसा है, management ethical है या नहीं है, management के पास skills है या नहीं है. दूसरा would be कि company के पास moat है या नहीं है, right? The third would be कि company का growth trajectory कैसा है. Is it stuck somewhere or will it grow or not,
Yeah,
right? The fourth one would be कि company के पास moat है या नहीं है, right?
exactly.
I'm sorry if I repeated that. uh,
No,
Fifth
no.
one would be कि company के पास proper cyclical growth है या नहीं है,
Yeah, yeah.
unlike
Yeah.
जहाँ पे very uncertain growth है.
Such as, like, I would say, the good examples, which is the business and the industry should not have the large amount of headwinds, right?
Okay.
The sector and the business should have a good tailwinds. Then to even in the downturn, those particular business or industry would be able to survive at that point of time, right? Because see, the period like COVID or period like earlier when the IL&FS and DHFL crisis, what happened at this time, at this particular kind of crisis now, though the business who have a good amount of leverage and those whose balance sheet have highly leveraged, those business cannot be able to survive when the economy is in the crisis, right? Because, right, so only the business can survive those who has a good balance sheet, those who have a good management, right? And I would say the another part, the company could be able to generate free cash flow on the over a period of time as well, right? Because uncertainty will be there in the market, in the economy as well, ठीक है? But your balance sheet, अगर तुम्हारा balance sheet अच्छा रहेगा, cash flow अगर अच्छा रहेगा ना, the company automatically pass through हो जाएगी वो particular crisis and would be able to generate and again on track पे आ जाएगी when economy comes in the normal zone.
Okay. डन. अब थोड़ा सा डिस्कस करते हैं जो आपने बोला हेडविंड्स एंड टेलविंड्स. थोड़ा आप उसको एक्सप्लेन करने का ट्राई करो कि हेडविंड्स क्या होता है, टेलविंड्स क्या होता है. इफ यू कैन गिव अ प्रैक्टिकल एग्जांपल ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक और समथिंग लाइक
See, let me tell you, the whatever stocks that we will discuss over here, that would be that will
दैट.
not be in the
यस.
there is not a recommendation, only
हाँ.
for the knowledge purpose. There's a I am not even a SEBI registered analyst, right? So there is a disclaimer. And see, headwinds in the sense, see, like I said, when the crisis arise in any economy, right, or in any country, so what happened ना, the company जिसका leverage, जिसका balance sheet काफी leverage से भरा हो, right, जिसके balance sheet में काफी बड़ा debt amount हो, right, not even able to convert their profit into cash flow, वो business ना survive नहीं कर पाती in the bad time,
यस.
right? जिसकी profitability अच्छी है, जिसका balance sheet अच्छा है, those who doesn't have debt, okay, leverage से ज़्यादा ना हो, और जो the company can be able to convert their profit into cash flow, those business can only be survive at the time of crisis only, right?
Agreed.
because क्या हो जाता है ना, let me give another example in terms of I would say aviation sector. When COVID arise, ठीक है ना, what happened, those particular sector actually the company had a good amount of debt, ठीक है, planes चल नहीं रहे थे, aviation like entire sector was
Yes.
stuck, and even airport सब कुछ बंद हो गया, what, and traveling also got impacted a lot. So what happened, those particular sector had good headwinds, right? I would say not in a good, but one of the bad headwinds in the entire economy. What happened, भले ही उनका प्लेन आज रनवे से जा रहा है नहीं जा रहा, they have to pay the fixed cost, okay? Wherever they are standing in the runway on the airport side, they have to pay the fixed cost. ATFL is there, maintenance cost is there, staff like pilot and their cabin crews cost, वो सब कुछ लगने वाला है, right? So what happened, उनका प्लेन उड़ना, मतलब they are not able to flying, but the thing is they have to pay the fixed cost whatever they have,
Agreed.
right? They have to pay. So that eventually got impacted into the balance sheet, profitability, and earnings entirely went away. Right? So this sector also called a highly capital intensive business. So rather I would prefer to go in a business where the tailwinds is very very high. Give you another example such as consumer discretionary. Okay, consumer discretionary हो गया, फिर manufacturing sector is there. Why? Because you can see as a we are highly I would say one of the lowest in amongst the all developing country on the consumption side as well, right?
Okay.
But this particular sector is growing over the last 3 to 4 years, even I would say post COVID. The things are happening from traditional expenditure to premiumization, be it into in auto industry, be it into in your watch kind of
Watches.
thing, right? Be it into in even I would
Mobile
say
phones.
mobile phone, that also real estate as well. In real estate, you won't believe, in real estate side, the entry level home are not even the people are not even buying the entry level home as of now. Instead of that, the people are buying those whose ticket size is more than 2, 3 or 5 crores or even more than that.
Yes.
That is what happening in the real estate sector as well. So premiumization
Agreed.
happening over there. Same thing happening in the car as well. Entry levels car are not even performing over the last 2.5 years. Be it apart, like in the premiumization, in the high ticket size of cars, such as in more than 12, 15, 20 lakhs cars growing rapidly. Be it in the SUV, I would say.
Yes.
If you see the number of Audi and Mercedes, those who ultra premium side पे जो हैं, those numbers are growing at nearly 25 to 30 percentage over the year. Right? So why these things are happening? Because see, people's all the per capita income is growing, right? The consumption level is growing, right? Woman empowerment, like woman working woman is also growing, right, over the last 3 to 4 years. So that is also quite interesting in this particular in the consumption side of area as well. Even I saw, I think it's a 2023 or 24 data. So whatever the premium car being sold in Indian
Majority of
economy,
them were for women. Yes,
majority of those particular parts bought by the women only.
agreed.
So these themes gives you a very very good confidence even कि हाँ ये आने वाले 5 साल 10 साल तक रहेगी, and you can even predict the longevity as well, right? Because this industry just started. This is as of now I would say in an emerging end, and this industry has a huge runway of growth. So over the next 8 to 10 years, this area and this industry will definitely grow as the Indian economy itself is growing. So eventually we will definitely grow from here on as well.
Agreed. And वो चीज़ देखने को भी मिलता है in at least every sector right now, as the growth of the Gen Z is going up.
Right.
The premiumization is a very important part of the living.
Yeah, exactly.
So
See,
it's visible in every sector. If it's not visible right now, it will be visible in the next coming years.
absolutely. See, it is visible as of now. If you see the data, na, so what happened over the last 2 odd years in India, millennials is growing more than 15 to 16%, and billionaires even growing, right? So those who were in the lakhs, right, they now become from 1 lakh to millions or categories, right?
Yes.
And this number is growing. So in India, as of now, 6,500 who comes under HNI, ultra HNI category, right? Which that is because of, I would say, even you can even consider entrepreneurs as well, those who venturing into startups and all of those
Yes.
things, right? So these things are anyways going, and once you grow now, so your aspiration itself is eventually it's also grow. So and those things convert into your spending only.
Agreed. And that is also becoming a very crucial factor जहाँ पे सब लोग यही discuss कर रहे हैं कि the private consumption are increasing, but the savings are not increasing. People are reducing their savings, but they are ready to spend more money, even with their same income level.
Yeah, exactly.
So that is also a very concern. And अभी FNO वगैरह का जो भी हो रहा है, I think it's a part of it only because SEBI is also very concerned.
Very concerned, right? And the
So
saving itself is growing, right? Earlier, the people used to be invest in the FD and fixed income kind of securities, but post COVID, what happened? The people just came to know, and COVID has taught two things. First is equity market, because post COVID equity has ran up sharply, and another one is the insurance, right?
yes,
So these two things. So people are now shifting their investing from the traditional kind of thing जो हमारे पापा and हमारे जो पहले वाले जो करते थे
yes,
FD और जो भी term deposit whatever it is उसमें करते हैं, now shifted from this traditional investment to now the upcoming emerging investment such as in equity.
agreed. And equity investment में भी बात करेंगे तो most part जो था that was intraday and future and options. So that's also a very important thing.
Equity investing is not a rocket science. You can also do. I'm anyways doing other, like those who are not into in equity even itself, they are also they used to say themselves as a equity and a full-time individual investor. ठीक है ना? So there are many friends of mine who are into in a different category, who are into different industry. They are working for IT company. They are working for, I would say, those who have a business. ठीक है? The people who into in a real estate side as well, right? But whatever they are getting in terms of salary or whatever it is, they are investing into an equity only. But for that, what they used to do, they usually analyze the businesses by their own. ठीक है ना? Right. So for that, they used to meet the management, or they visit plant. मतलब plant visit they do, and conference call result they analyze. So it's not a rocket science. Anybody can do, but all and all, for that it's required passion only. And eventually, that is even I can see when I go and when I do my own ground research and all of those things. So I usually observe that the people are getting more into in this particular area. So that doesn't matter कि आप equity और ये particular industry में ही होने चाहिए. Even if you are above, beyond or apart from this industry, so you can be also, I would say, an investor. And once your AUM grow, you can build your own family office. Right.